Welcome to the Hatewatchmen with your co-hosts, Tony Parlay Reyes.
Welcome back, everyone. This is the playoff edition of the Hatewatchmen. We are in Super Wild Card Weekend. Granted, it is Sunday. We have seen a couple of these games play out. I can go ahead and go over those, go over my picks. As you can see, I am Tony Parlay. My co-hosts have the playoffs off, much like their teams. The Broncos and the Texans didn't make the playoffs, so I guess they didn't make the show. We've got Billingsgate over there in the Broncos trying to figure out who their quarterback and coach will be in the offseason. And then I've got Goodnight 88 Miller over there trying to figure out what's going to happen with the Texans. They also need a new coach. Don't know if Davis Mills will be their quarterback of the future, but that's not why you guys are here. You guys are here to talk about the playoffs. The reason I'm wearing the jersey, ready to go. It is Sunday. The Cowboys play later today. I will get to that. But first, let's talk what we saw yesterday. The Raiders and the Bengals. For some reason, I was buying that Raiders team. Couldn't figure that team out all season. Tried to bury them. As soon as I believe in them, that's when they fall short and disappoint. So my gambling record is back on track here. I'm back to losing money the way that it's supposed to go here. I picked Raiders +6 and Raiders money line, one of my upsets. Both of those picks were wrong, as the Bengals, for the first time since 1991, won a playoff game. So congrats to them. Joe Burrow looking calm, cool, collected, winning that playoff game. Send the text messages out. I know that was a meme going around. People can send a text message now about a Bengals playoff victory. They were able to beat the Raiders at home 26-19. Then we also had the Patriots at the Bills, another rematch game, the third time those teams have met. I was back in the Pats +4, Bills to win straight up. Thought the Patriots would make it close. Guess what? I was wrong again. The Bills took out 20 years of frustration of Tom Brady dominance and the Patriots dominance of the AFC East, and they completely shit-kicked the Patriots. Josh Allen, more touchdowns than incompletions, 5-4, 47-17, a complete ass whooping. The Bills just looking dangerous, clicking at the right time, domination of the Patriots. So was wrong on most of my advice yesterday. Good thing I'm putting that out today so you don't have to take a look at this. It is Sunday. We'll start out here with the first game of the day. We've got the Eagles at the Bucs. Eagles aren't a very good team. They haven't beaten many winning teams this year. I think their only win over a winning team was the New Orleans Saints. Other than that, they are also the 7 seed visiting the defending champion Bucs. Tom Brady's first actual home playoff game in Tampa Bay. They did win the Super Bowl in Tampa, but that was a neutral game, so to speak. But so this is actually his first home playoff game. I don't have much faith in the Eagles at this point. It's an 8.5-point spread. I'm going to lean towards the Bucs. I think the Bucs are pretty injured, but I think that they're able to take care of business in that first home playoff game. I think it's probably around that, maybe 7 to 10 point game, but I'm thinking Jalen Hurts, maybe a turnover late. They can't just rely on the run game all game. And I think the Bucs end up winning, we'll say 34-24. And then to the marquee game, Niners at Cowboys, the only game that's not a rematch this weekend. The Cowboys are favored by, I believe, 3 right now. I think, did I get 2.5 or did I get 3? I got Cowboys -3. Been reading all week about this. This is a bad matchup for the Cowboys. This isn't good. The Niners run game is clicking. I don't think it's going to be about the Niners run game at all. I think this is a Jimmy Garoppolo game. If Jimmy G has some turnovers in this game, the Cowboys are going to win. The Cowboys have to force him into at least 1 turnover, 1 to 2 turnovers. The Cowboys will win. The Niners don't pass the ball downfield that much, so I don't know if it'll be Diggs with the pick. It'll be Parsons off the edge, but the Cowboys will need to force some turnovers to win this game. I'm expecting them to go ahead and come out. Offense is going to be coming out roaring. The Niners secondary is the weak point of their defense. So I believe if they open it up and they let Dak throw downfield, the offense will take advantage of that weakness and they'll be able to score points. And if they make Jimmy G throw downfield and the offense and the defense blitzes the Niners offense, just not a good formula for the Niners. I think it's close. I think they go back and forth. I'm expecting it to be a little bit of a high scoring game. I think I have it at a 30-27, 27-24, somewhere like that, 31-28. Multiple touchdowns will be scored. It should be a good game, but that is what I'm expecting. Mike McCarthy, first playoff game. Dak Prescott, pretty seasoned, been in the playoffs third time, I believe. So should be a good one. I am leaning towards the Cowboys to win that game on Wild Card Weekend. Leading us to the game that we close out the day with, we have Steelers at Chiefs, another rematch game. The Chiefs completely kicked the shit out of the Steelers about a month ago. I'm not really expecting much of a different matchup. Not a good team. The Steelers getting in there with their tie. Big Ben, I also tried to bury along with the Raiders. Just somehow him in that walking boot, been kicking it, coming alive. I don't know. 12.5 points is the line. Feels like too many points, to be honest. I know that the Chiefs will be at home. I know they're a much better team than the Steelers. I feel like the Steelers are going to be playing loose. They're going to be playing for pride. They're going to be just trying to have fun. I think that one is probably around 10 to 12 points. I think right at that line. I'm going to take Steelers 12.5 because just feels like too big of a line. And I think the Chiefs win, let's say 34-22. 33-21, something like that, right around that spread line. I think that it will be a closer game than that score indicates. I think the Chiefs will pull away late, but I got to worry about Tyreek Hill and that heel that he was injured last week. He came out late and they weren't completely 100%. So if he's gone, I could see the Steelers covering it and be a much closer game. Other than that, that should close out Sunday. But for the first time ever, we've got a Monday night football playoff game. We've got Cardinals at Rams, rematch again. Third time those teams are facing. NFC West Division matchup. I want to pick the Rams so badly. Everything in me is like, oh, yeah, well, Stafford's an upgrade over Goff. Everything's clicking. Cannot do it. Picking the Cardinals. I know the Cardinals haven't been the same since DeAndre Hopkins was injured. I did read that J.J. Watt, I believe, is practicing, so they're going to try and have him in this game. I think that J.J. Watt coming back, I think the Cardinals pulled the upset. I think Kyler Murray reverts back to that early season Kyler Murray, the skeleton key that can unlock everything on their offense. I think they make up for the DeAndre Hopkins absence. They start using Ertz over the middle more. I think A.J. Green, they have weapons. James Conner comes back. I just think that the Cardinals, they're going to be the team that upsets the Rams at home Monday night. Not really much home field advantage for the Rams. Rams been pretty disappointing, not able to finish off the Niners last week. So I think the Cardinals win. I think they upset them, and then they head to Green Bay for that next matchup next week. But other than that, those are my wild card picks. You can find me on Twitter at Tony Parlay. Check out my picks at TonyParlay.com. Other than that, thanks for watching. Hopefully I can get my co-host back at some time. Have yourselves a wonderful football Sunday.